So hi Rangan,
Hello.
here we are again.
Yeah.
The only difference is this time you are pleased. How do you feel?
I am feeling a bit overwhelmed, I would say,
ठीक है.
and I am. I mean, ऐसे विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है ऐसा सीन हो
क्या मेरी
रहा
सिलेक्शन हो गई है?
है.
ठीक है. Like if we see you had around 10 shortlists, right? More than 10 shortlists.
Yes.
You were expecting more. But तुम्हारा प्रोसेस तो पहले कुछ 4 घंटों में ही हो गया. If we start about the whole process, let's go back to the journey. Let's say if there's a student watching the whole storyline, they have seen your mock interviews, they have seen you prepare, they have seen your resume, now they have seen the results also.
Right.
Now, what's the perfect time for a student, let's say in third year, if they want to prepare for data analyst? कब कितना टाइम लग सकता है और तुम क्या टिप्स देना चाहोगे? लेट्स डिस्कस डोमेन वाइज बिकॉज आई कैन सी यू a student who sits among a lot of domains, branches, like a bigger friend circle, you would say. So you are like a right kind of person who can guide students far better. और हम लोग जो अभी सीरीज़ बना रहे हैं, वीडियो इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस सीरीज, इसका मेन इंटेंशन भी यही है कि उनको रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस पता चले, उनको इंटरव्यू में क्या आया पता चले, तो लास्ट मोमेंट पे जो भागदौड़ करनी पड़ती है वो ना करनी पड़े, बिकॉज काफ़ी टाइम जाता है. So again, that way you can stay connected to your albums also.
Right.
That's a strong way. So let's say if we pick a domain, data analytics.
Okay. So, firstly, whatever a student, I mean, which role he wants to aim for, firstly, he should, I mean, first explore the first month, I would say. For example, if he is preparing for data analytics, so he should be comfortable with seeing a lot of data. First of all, is that because when I started data analyst preparation, I started like this summer only. Before that, I was also, I mean, I was not sure of which domain to prepare, so I was trying out SD, data science, data analytics, product, each and everything I was preparing for and trying out everything. Okay, so when I started preparing for data analytics, the first problem that I faced was like when I saw a lot of data, I was very much overwhelmed and kind of scared. So first, make familiar yourself with the data and learn the basic concepts like data analysis. What you are doing, that is exploratory data analysis, you can learn within like 1 or 2 weeks, I would say. And then don't just learn, just try out things. Like I remember I took data sets from Kaggle and I randomly visualized it, bivariate analysis, univariate analysis, just like that. I mean, for no such reason at all, just to get familiar with it. So once we are familiar with something, we gain the confidence. Yes, I can do it. So next, the processes. I mean, you will get in every video that what are the pipeline, what is the whole step you need to follow. But one thing, confidence, and second is just see that self-reflect if you have interest in this field. Because if someone is not interested, don't go into it because there are a lot of fields to choose.
Right. So let's say if we are talking about data science, कितने महीने लग सकते हैं प्रिपरेशन के लिए, और स्टेप बाय स्टेप अगर तुम बताना चाहोगे इन अ क्रिस्प फॉर्मेट कि भाई पहले मुझे ये चीज़ें करनी पड़ेगी, then वो चीज़ें करनी पड़ेगी, सिमिलर टू लाइक हाउ यू एक्सप्लेन फॉर.
Right. So, whenever we are preparing for data science role or any other role, the first thing that you should have, or like for the last part of your journey, you should be familiar with numbers and problem solving. Problem solving does not essentially means puzzles and DSA. I mean, anything you can solve a Rubik's cube, that is also problem solving. So once, I mean, if you are into problem solving, then only go for data science. First thing is that. The next thing is, if someone is not very much well versed with data structure and algorithms, first I think you should learn that, because that takes a lot of time, I mean, to master. So once, the one standard thing that I followed was I mocked up the whole Striver SD sheet, to be very honest, and questions came from that only. In data science, I mean, I think whichever coding interview I faced, except Sprinkler and Highlabs one question, I was able to solve all the questions, and that was only because of Striver SDC. And the next thing is then now if you are into data science, first you also need to go through the data analysis process as well, like you are doing exploratory data analysis and things like that. उसके बाद मॉडल फिट करने पे हम लोगों को ज़्यादा फोकस करना पड़ता है, जैसे कि मॉडल का एजम्पशंस क्या क्या है, उसके हाइपर पैरामीटर्स क्या क्या है, और उसका रिजल्ट क्या है, ठीक है. So this is the process, but the problem statement will be a problem. I mean, something you will need to solve. So you must have that problem solving skills. And to be very honest, DSA helps a lot. That I would say. I have a very diverse field, so I had like very diverse resume, I would say. But when they are hiring for freshers, they
No,
don't
you
see.
had different resumes for different domains.
Yes, but still there was very much overlap.
Right.
But when I sat for the interviews, that was my preparation. But when I sat for any role, they were asking me, I mean, whatever I have done, and they were just checking कि तुमने किया है कि
Right.
नहीं.
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Right.
And the 80% of any interview is your resume and introduction. If you are well versed in it, आपका interview अच्छा जाएगा ही, because you can only mug up in the, I mean, you can only fumble in the last 20 part.
Right.
And that is pure luck and skill, I would say. But the rest 80% is in our.
So I would be starting with the first question is, कि what would you learn to crack tests? Recruitment
Yes,
tests.
recruitment.
Right. So covering all DA, DS and SD.
Okay. So first I will go with SD, I would say. For SD, you just have to solve data structure and algorithms, and for that, what you could do first is driver SD sheet, and next is lead code. I mean, I have seen people who are very well versed in competitive programming. Like I was also doing competitive programming, but the online test is focused only on lead code. Because if you are well versed with lead code, then you can solve any question, and you need to solve questions in practice. After you have done enough DSA, then you can go for CS fundamentals. For CS fundamentals, I would say the primary thing is OS, OOPS, DBMS, and along with that, if you have good fundamentals of computer networks, that helps in specific companies.
Right.
So this is for SD, I would say. And the development wala cheese, that comes, I mean, from projects and experience, and there also I have many friends who sat for interviews. So projects mein they only check if you have done it or not, I mean which feature you have added, and not the code, because no one can, I mean, remember the code.
Right.
Next, I would go for data analyst, I would say. For data analyst, I mean, every test I got through, that was only because of APT and LR, I would say. But students should focus more on data interpretation, because I found it very difficult, to be very honest. That was my weak point. Everyone has weak points. So data interpretation, if you have to solve questions quickly. But again, for that, you have to practice tough questions as well. I mean, not something like easy question in less time you can only do if you are very much through with the concept. So in the learning phase, prepare CAT level questions.
In the learning phase,
In
prepare CAT.
CAT level questions, that would be my take. And some companies like Tiger Analytics and some other companies also, I remember, they asked some few basic Python questions. So Python and SQL is very much necessary, because I mean, the big shortlists I got, that was purely based on SQL. Because कॉलेज में लोग पूरा SQL नहीं बना के आते, सब 4 में 3 बना के आए थे. तो तुम अगर 4 बनाओ तो और 4 भी मतलब बहुत आसान क्वेश्चंस ही पूछते हैं, लेकिन लोग करते नहीं है, तो उनके पास एडवांटेज नहीं रहता. सो इफ़ यू आर वेरी वेल वर्स्ड विद SQL कॉन्सेप्ट, देन यू कैन क्रैक वेरी इजी. लाइक SQL भी मैं बता देता हूँ कि क्या क्या ही पूछता है. जॉइंस, ग्रुप बाई, और वो जो क्वेश्चन नहीं कर पाया था, उसमें जो फंक्शन लगा था वो ग्रुप कॉनकैट लगा था और रिप्लेस लगा था. तो ये चीज़ हम लोग लास्ट में छोड़ देते हैं. लेकिन अगर कोई भी आप स्टैंडर्ड रिसोर्स उठा लो, सब में रहता है कि रिप्लेस भी फंक्शन होता है, कॉनकैट भी फंक्शन होता है. तो दिमाग में रहना चाहिए. प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड का खेल है. बाकी जॉइंस और ग्रुप बाई से 80% 90% कवर हो जाएगा. विंडो फंक्शन भी नहीं पूछा मुझसे. Now data science. So data science will be all the things that you are already preparing for data analytics, एंड ऑल्सो SD के जितना DSA नहीं करना पड़ेगा, जस्ट स्ट्राइवर का 191 का जो सीट है उसको पूरा रट डालो और ऐसा रटो कि समझ के कि कैसे कैसे स्टेप्स के थ्रू जा रहे हैं.
You should be able to innovate that.
Right, because once you have again SD problems, people find it very difficult, but it's actually a framework.
Right.
Like in product also we follow a framework, it is also a framework, you have to just fit in.
For tech.
Yes, for tech, it's a framework for tech. And next thing, you have to be very well prepared with data science, especially machine learning and deep learning. And in Jav's interview, I was bombarded with a lot of LLM questions. I mean, it was a very bad interview for me, I would say. But usually, what I saw and felt from the other interviews, you have to be very well versed with classical ML first. Because if your classical ML is weak, you cannot understand deep learning.
Right.
And with that, the most important thing that I also forgot in the beginning and people also forget during placements is statistics. Because statistics is a must. Because statistics, once you know about statistics, दिमाग थोड़ा खुल जाता है कि कैसे कैसे करना है, इंट्यूटिव लगता है और मज़ा आता है उसमें. तो मॉडल्स और स्टैटिस्टिक्स, और मॉडल्स में भी वही बेसिक एजम्पशंस क्या है, वो कौन सा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है, उसका वर्किंग क्या है और उसका मेट्रिक क्या है. ये 4 चीज़ देख लोगे आप, तो हर मॉडल में इसी फ्रेमवर्क को मैं फिट करके पढ़ाई किया था. जो मेरे शॉर्ट नोट्स थे, एजम्पशंस, मॉडल वर्किंग,
तो फिर क्विकली
रिवाइज
रिवाइज
भी
काफी
हो जाता
आसान हो जाएगा.
और नोट्स बनाते रहना सब लोग. लिख के जब भी कोई वीडियो देख रहे हो ऐसा मत कर लेना कि सुन लिया,
याद रह जाएगा.
नहीं याद रहता है. And for product, last thing, for product you need presence of mind and communication skills. That are the 2 most important skills, I would say. Because in product interviews, at the right time you have to say the right thing, just that, nothing else, I would say. And even I was not familiar with many metrics that they were asking, so you can clarify from the interviewer. They don't expect you that you know
all the
everything.
metrics, right? There are tons of sectors.
So if you don't know something, even if you don't know what is bounce rate, you can just say that we can create a metrics that people are coming and leaving the platform. Like, this is very basic and intuitive. Even if you don't know metric, काम चल जाता है.
Right. ठीक है. Talking about the Meesho recruitment test,
Right.
How was the level? कितने sections थे?
So Meesho, the role which I was selected, that was senior associate, and it was purely on resume basis. So resume में मैं बता देता हूँ क्या क्या था, तो लोगों को पता चल जाएगा किस बेसिस पे है. एक तो product का I had 2 interns. I mean, product 1 intern was from Mass and another was a growth strategy intern which I did earlier from Unity. The projects were very diverse. One was machine learning, one was sales data SQL, and other was customer segmentation. And I had PORs like director of stage plan, senior advisor of FMC, and the rest of my achievements were very much diverse. So the thing which I was looking for, if I get shortlisted, then what I did in the interview as well, like, you have to project the points in a product manner. Like in customer segmentation part, I was more focusing on the write-up of like RFM metric or product sense on what business problem it needs to solve, rather than the tech we are using to solve it.
Okay.
Like, tech included 1 line, and next 2 lines you should include like some product things or some business related.
Right.
So I also made one thing sure, that you read the JD, job description, and then tweak your resume a bit. Like the projects you can tweak every time. You should play along with that. For example, you get a keyword, like communication only is a keyword. I will add it in my soft skills in my resume, because skills we can edit easily.
Right.
So just devote 15 to 20 minutes to each company, I would say.
ठीक है. About the sections and quality of hours.
Yes.
ठीक है. Then the shortlist happened. Like, how many selected?
So, I don't remember the exact number, but I would say, like, 9 people were given the offers, and I think the shortlist was, huge. It was around 40-50, I would say.
It was around
40-50 people.
Okay.
So out of those, only 9 got through.
So only 9 months. Talking about your interview experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interview experience. I mean, starting with the first round, I was first asked my introduction, which was I was very much well prepared. The next thing, I was asked to explain my both the interns. This was the first interview where I was grilled on both my interns,
Hmm.
and resume grilling was proper there. They were checking each and every पिन पॉइंट लाइक
Hmm.
कोई भी एक रैंडम टर्म पकड़ के उठा लिया
Hmm.
और फिर मुझसे पूछा कि इसके बारे में तुमको पता है कि नहीं. दे वर चेकिंग स्पेशली
Hmm.
after they were checking, they were also cross questioning. For example, if I am including a tech term even in my resume or portraying something, they even cross questioned me on those things, whether he has knowledge about these things or not. After that, uh, after the tech interview, I mean, it was going a bit heavy, so the interviewer then told me, okay, now I think we have done a lot of questions. Now let's go to your non-tech part as well, what PORs you had. And after that, after my non-tech and POR section, I was given a guesstimate like what were the number of WhatsApp messages sent in India per day. And I solved the guesstimate because actually in I was enrolled in MAS, so MAS had that guesstimate only. So it was kind of like a gift for me, I would say that time. And after that, I was in between. I was randomly asked about something like product things also. Like I mentioned whenever I was including my Starbucks segmentation thing. So he asked me about recency frequency matrix to explain things like that. And if it is an offline interview, I would give you a suggestion. Ki try to draw things out to make him understand.
Hmm.
So,
ठीक.
so resume and guesstimate was my first round,
First round. ठीक.
and it was of 40 minutes.
It was of 40 minutes. Round one. ठीक.
And it was because, as I said, if you are well prepared with the resume and the guesstimate was also prepared, so it was like flawless round for me.
But there was only one round, right?
No, then the second round. Then I got shortlisted for the second round, and
Okay.
second round was a bit. I mean, it was a bit scary, I would say, because I didn't know it was the last round, and I already was interviewing for Javis, and when after 1.5 hours of Javis interview, I saw my phone like 7 missed calls and like Misho ka round two de do, round two de do. So first question again introduction, and second question was why Misho. So again, as I said, in these HR rounds also and in product interviews also, you need presence of mind, and in any interview I would say. So I just gave a general answer that I want to work in a collaborative environment where I would get talented professionals. But then the interviewer, actually she was the VP of product, so she उससे पकड़ लिया. उसने बोला कि तुम तो जनरल आंसर दे रहे हो, तो तुमने मीशो यूज़ किया है कि नहीं. So again, presence of mind pays a lot. I then said yes, मैंने यूज़ किया है. You have to be confident as well, because there, if you are confident, then there are two paths. One, she will not go into that, and the second thing, you will get 4-5 seconds to prepare if she asks. So it's a win-win situation.
Right.
So I kind of knew that she would question whether I am not. So she asked my recent transactions, so I gave a good answer. After that, it was like a chill round. I was bombarded with many HR questions as well. But the case study which I was asked, because she asked what is my favorite product, I said Netflix. So she asked me how can I improve Netflix and what are the pain points. And after that, she gave me a root cause analysis of like Netflix engagement is decreasing by 10%. So you have to do a root cause analysis. And after that, one interesting thing that happened in my interview, when I was solving the whole Netflix root cause analysis, so I missed the demographic part, so I had to go back and like fit in one point. So when I was asked, the last question I remember is what skill set you need to improve in your next 6 months. So because I kind of, one thing was wrong in my like the Netflix one, so I said business. And she asked why. Then I also told honestly that because I thought the case study was not like very much well structured. So she asked me and I told business, and then she, I mean, told me to describe the process, how will I improve my business knowledge.
Hmm.
But the feedback I got, which I would also like to give everyone, like she said, 6 months is an open playground for you, so you might reflect on what things you can improve. But again, you have to defend your points as well. Then also I said very intelligently, like um, the other points in my resume I feel confident about, that is why I said business.
Right.
So they will check whether you are sticking to your point as well. I mean, don't do something like, okay, you are saying so, maybe I could SQL, I want to
Right.
improve. Don't do that. If you are confident about the point, stick to it. And if you want to change it very rationally with proper reasons. Otherwise, don't change.
So 2 rounds.
2 rounds and फिर 30 मिनट बाद ऑफर ही आ गया.
ठीक है. So good to see you, Rangan.
Yeah.
Once again, congrats.
Thank you.
Please wish you.
Thank you.